How would you explain my dancing?
It's kind of old. I mean,
Old?
no, no. I mean, it's
Where did you get those glasses? Those are really cool.
very big. I
Yeah,
have
like my
small face,
where did you get them? Where do you get glasses that big?
so I just bought it at the mall.
Bought them at the mall. It's really funny that those glasses are coming back because like I'm an old man and my father used to wear those glasses and like me and my dad, we got big giant heads. So like those glasses look small on us, but like I'm seeing them more everywhere I go and I'm like, hey, my dad had those glasses. Like but it now it was my dad that had it and now it's girls that are wearing them. And I'm like, I remember those being small in my dad's huge head. Tell us a little bit about where you came from before Agencyva and how where you are now because of and with Agencyva.
Yes, of course. First, I thank you for that. Prior to working here, I actually worked in a BPO company for 3 years and 5 months as a customer service representative. And then eventually I realized that I wanted to step up. So I wanted to do more and I know I can do better. So I decided to work from home. But I also wanted to avoid those long jeepney drive before because I travel a lot. I travel like 4 hours every single day because my office is like 40 kilometers away from me. So that's 80 kilometers back and forth. So, and of course, to also manage my time properly and have more time with my family. But entering work at home world has given me some doubt because, the the usual corporate world, peak hours, team building, power hour, and of course, break outside with trusted friends. Those are the things that we usually enjoy uh, when we are in the office. But then again, I wanted to grow. So I wanted to explore and learn something new. So I pursue what I wanted to do. And then I remember one of my friend referred me here. She used to work here. I'm actually wave 4. Uh, and then I remember when I first reached out to Clarice, I asked her if it's still hiring. Unfortunately, she said there's no more slot available for me. So yeah,
What a
but
jerk.
yeah, but then again, I took a nap. After like 3 hours, I received a message from her asking if I'm still available. So I thank God that my phone is not muted because I used to put my phone on mute back then. So I was able to reply. She interviewed me for like 50 minutes. That's almost an hour because we talk about our mom. I remember Clarice and I had the same situation wherein our mom died when we were young, but I chose to be independent. Uh, she hired me. My first client is Ben. I remember it's AFN. It's auto insurance. So after a month, they recognize my hard work and they recognize my number of calls every day, my number of transfer every day. So because of that, they they actually hired more Filipino VAs. I was shocked actually because this is not something that I'm not aware of. I'm just doing my job, and then Clarice introduced me to the biggest client in agency VA, which is GNN.
Oh, you're a GNN. You're a GNNer.
Yeah, yes. Up until now, I'm still working for over 3 years, and I'm happy because I was able to showcase my skills even more. I have not just one, but two clients now in agency VA. Actually, before we worked with Heather, but right now since I'm part of the onboarding team, they actually changed my task. So I usually work with Matt and with the sales team.
First off, I'm sorry about what happened with your mom. You know, that's not fun. But I'm sure in meeting you that your mom is very proud of what you're doing and who you're becoming, and so that's really awesome. Like, I know that that's like always important when we lose our parents to, you know, to hope that they're proud for our efforts and who we're becoming. Second off, I'd like to know on the topic of family, do you have, what is your family situation? Married, single, children? How's that going?
No, I'm actually single. I'm just 27 years old. Do I
You
look like?
enjoying the single life?
Oh yeah, for now, because I wanted to save first.
You are a young. How old do you think I am?
First.
Your face got red.
No,
Just say it. Just say
no,
it.
no, honestly, 34, I think.
34.
Yeah,
I think people generally think I'm young when I talk, because I sound like a teenager. But
yeah.
when they meet me, they actually usually think I'm a lot older. I'm actually 36.
Oh, so close.
36, 36-year-old old man with 4 kids. In fact, on Friday, my oldest daughter is a teenager.
Wow,
I will have a teenager.
congrats.
Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. What else inside Agency VA? Are there any friendships, you know, with other coworkers that you've had?
Yeah, I actually referred some friends. Like I think they are now 4 friends here working, and one of them is working with me in GNN. I referred them. I was able to help them, and I'm happy because I'm seeing them happy as well with their job. I actually met Loris and April and you as well, Leia, when we have like a
You were
work
at the
direct.
hotel.
Yeah, I'm with
Yes.
yeah. I actually saw you dancing on the stage.
I mean, was it good? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
How would you explain my dancing?
It's kind of old. I
Old?
mean, no, I mean it's good, but some no, yeah, it's good.
I basically, Madame sure I have one move. I basically keep the fist tight. I keep them up and in, and then I just one side, second side. It's kind of like a boxing. Like I'm almost like, because I only dance, you know, obviously with my wife, but it's kind of like I'm just boxing. I just keep it nice and easy. And my wife's like, "Are you gonna do another step? Are you gonna do anything else?" I'm like, "No, this works. I'm just gonna do this. Keep it nice and easy." Um, oh, that's fun. That was amazing. That to me was one of my most favorite days within, you know, starting and working inside Agency VA, was meeting all of you guys. And Philippines was so beautiful. Boracay was amazing.
Yeah,
Manila was incredible. I can't remember the hotel's name that we stayed at. Clarice says it to me a lot. I always forget the name, but I loved the one we stayed at, and I loved, it was the Hilton that we had the party at,
yeah,
right?
Hilton. Yeah, Hilton. And
Yeah.
then we stayed overnight in Azor.
Yeah.
Azor, yeah.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. It for me, so like, and coming into the Philippines, it was a culture shock with like how nervous I felt like everyone was. Like everyone was like nervous, like, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I put my pants on the same way as everyone else here. Like, no reason to be nervous, but people were very uh apprehensive. They didn't want to, like, I want, like, because you're learning how I am. I'm kind of overwhelming. I just come and I go, and that what didn't serve me well there. It was, they were like, whoa, you know, like, and not just like those at Agency VA, but everybody there. It was just like, whoa, you know, like I just and I'll tell you a funny story. I wanted, and I was so excited to braid in my beard the colors of the Filipino flag. So I
Ah, yeah,
wanted
I
to
think,
do, you remember that?
yeah, but yeah, I heard
I
that. Yes.
I wanted like to show respect. Like that was my goal. Like this will be respectful. This will show like Yeah, I'm grateful for the Philippines. Anyways, it was a big mess. It hurt super bad. I mean, I always tease, I looked like an obese Post Malone. Like it was just like all like ratted and like it hurt so bad when they put it in. Like they just yanked on my beard um and so I ended up actually on the flight back from Boracay, I just like took them all out because it was like, oh my gosh, it was painful. My mouth was like pulled like this, and it was just yeah, it was crazy. And like in Philippines, I'm like maybe an average size person, here, average size dude. In Philippines, I was like a bigger guy,
Yes.
and I was like,
Yes.
I
I
I put
actually saw you first. Yeah, sorry. When I first saw you, my first impression is very strict, and I'm scared to, yeah, I'm scared to approach you, but it's totally different. It's opposite. You're actually down to earth. It's really a fun to be with
well,
and
you're not
fun.
alone. You're not alone. Like everyone says that. And so like what can I do to help people not feel that?
Maybe shave that. No, I'm just kidding.
Shave my beard. This is awesome to get to know you, to get to know more about you. Is there anything else that you wanted to share or end with?
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this great opportunity and, working at home beside the person you love and having the freedom to go elsewhere while working and, of course, financial capacity for
Thank
this.
you. I would extend that same level of gratitude. Like, thank you for representing us with GNN. Like, understand that your efforts and your work with GNN, like that, like a lot of people don't know these things. You guys don't know this part. Like, if GNN would have canceled, the company potentially would have ended. And so we were just like, oh, we got to put great people like you on that account. Like Cram was on that account.
Yeah,
We
she's
really
great.
we gotta make sure it works because if it doesn't, uh-oh. And
It's one of
luckily,
the biggest clients.
yes, yes, and I mean for a long time it was the biggest. Like for our first couple, first little bit of the company, it was the biggest. Here's the deal: why I'm so grateful is you guys always did well. You guys always worked well. You specifically, you guys were just always so reliable and good, and like that's why we're here today. And and we're hopeful. Come January, there's 1,000 virtual assistants, and it all started, with just a couple of us. And so, thank you very, very much. Thank you for taking time, today to have this call.
Achievements? Well, for me, for just 6 months of working here, for the first 6 months, not to brag, but to inspire, I was able to buy my first car, and it is actually one of the biggest moments in my life because, I made that dream come true without asking for help to someone. And then second, right now I'm planning to help my father to renovate our old house. I was able to provide for my little brother who is living with me, and of course, lastly, I was able to help some friends. I refer them here, and again, I'm happy seeing them happy and achieving their goals.
That was wonderful. That was really, really great. Um, just incredible to hear that what you shared right there. And I'm sure that's why I get motivated to keep going and trying to lead and trying to provide more opportunities. I live for, just so everybody knows, I live to hear things like that. That's what I want. And like when I die, I want to know that there was a lot of people that I did my best to try to help. And so, and that's cool that you have that same mentality. And I think that's why you've done so well at Agencyva because you've connected with that. That's what we want to achieve here is like, we can help a lot of people if we work hard. And my heavens, providing for your little brother, that's so awesome. And sharing with some of your friends, to help them get opportunities and jobs. And I mean, these are just great, great things. So thank you for letting me hear all this. This is great for me.
I can say that it's not just the job itself, but it's actually the people behind it. Thank you so much.